Hello Ospreys, my name is Tony. Every week I scour the indie game website itch.io and pick 5 games to play. This week I decided to go after strategy games. After playing through them, I'll tell you which games you'll enjoy and which you should avoid. This is Games Jam.
Delicious.
Cook. Serve.
Delicious.
2. Cook. Serve. Delicious.
Cook.
Serve.
Cook Serve Delicious 2 is a wonderful sequel to an already phenomenal game, and apparently there's already a third one, which I didn't even know before writing the script, so don't really worry about the story, because there's not really much of one. You're really just playing the game to play the game, and there's not really a reason to be playing the game in terms of the story, but it's still fun besides that. The kind of strategy this game employs and recommends isn't necessarily a very long-term strategy. It's very much a, I have 6 orders I need to do, one of them is going to be overcooked if I don't do it right now, but this other one, this customer's leaving, and it's very hectic. I will say that it is very, very hectic. I got to the point where sometimes I forgot how to read because of how quickly the game was going. I just looked at something and didn't even read. I just looked at like basic colors, and that's how I did it. Like it gets hectic. Genuinely a super fun game with so much replayability. You can customize your shop however you want, get any recipes you want, make any kind of restaurant you want, and just so many things you can do for such a simple concept. I would really recommend this one. Please give it a play. Terra Nil is a super fun game all about saving the environment. The game has a wonderful strategy, and it's all really interesting. The game is mostly focused around a 3-step process of power, purify, and plant. The main strategy is figuring out where to place ways to create wind turbines and grow a new set of grass and start the process all over again. Because replanting the grass gives you money, you have to be very strategic with when you regrow grass. The game has a very basic set of mechanics, but has a lot of deep strategy, which is the best way to do a strategy game in my opinion. This is a very, very heavy recommendation for me. I really like this one. Hardware Tycoon is a game I personally could get very addicted to. It reminds me a lot of Game Dev Tycoon, which is one of my favorite games of all time. I definitely think this game needs more to keep me going. Like, probably 3/4 of the way through, the opposition ceased to exist. Like, they just stopped putting out products, which is one of the reasons that I really like to keep going. I like to see myself start to beat my competitors in these kinds of games, which I didn't get to see here, which was a little bit frustrating. There also wasn't really a sense of progression. I felt like, besides the linear upgrades of the, researching and getting components, I feel like the game didn't have any progression. Like, when I think progression, I'm talking about the employee system from Game Dev Tycoon, where as you go on, you have to hire employees in order to get all of this work done, because there's so many things to do and you don't have enough skills to do it, so you need more people in order to keep efficiency going. And I think that that kind of progression is really essential to these kinds of games, and this game doesn't really have it. The game is also extremely nerdy, if you haven't been able to tell, dealing with dip versus pick sockets and increasing clock speeds, etc. You know, just nerdy stuff in general. So it's definitely not for everyone, but if you're a nerd who likes tycoon games, like me, then this one's pretty good. Give this one a try. Sigil of the Magi takes the recent phenomenon of deck building roguelike games and combines it with a Fire Emblem-esque turn-based tactical system. I really like this idea, as it combines two of my favorite genres, tactical RPGs and deck builders. I used to play Magic as a kid. I know how it feels to waste all my money on decks, and now I'm glad I don't have to with a game like this. And every time it's different. I can play a different deck every time. I definitely think it needs more refinement. Like, I feel like the difficulty curve is very quick, and I wish there was a lot more events before the big boss fight, as I feel like I wasn't really ready enough for the boss fight. Maybe I'm just bad, though. Who knows? I'm not the best gamer in the world. I'm probably just not great at games. Overall, despite the being rough around the edges, I would definitely say play this game. It's fun. It's really fun for the time, and you can play it over and over again and get a new deck. So, yeah, give it a try. Dorfromantik is a game that you play to chill out, just to not have to think about any of the stresses of life or anything else in the world, just to calm down and take your time with life. There's no stress at all. You don't really have to worry about anything. Like, quests are an occasional thing that you have to worry about, but they come so plentifully that you don't really have to stress about it at all. You can really just relax and take your time just playing the game and having a good time, you know? Like, you could just sit back with a nice cup of coffee or hot cocoa and just relax after like a really stressful test, or, you know, like a big homework assignment that you just finished. And you just sit back, place the tiles, you know, listen to some relaxing music, and just have a good time. Definitely give this demo a try. It's only lets you place 75 tiles, but even then, like, I could replay it, make a new city. It was very, very fun, in my opinion, and keep a lookout for the full game. I think I'm gonna get it and just play it when I need to relax a little bit. Hey, thanks for watching, Ospreys. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and check out our Instagram at SpinnakerTV. Remember to stay safe out there and wear your masks.